First things first, when you're jumping into your masculine energy or your masculine frame, which is just the way that you conduct yourself, is that you need to have full control over your emotions. You don't need to necessarily be emotionless. You need to know how to regulate your emotions. So understand when they come to you, right? So let's say you get a business deal. Right off the rip, you get this big money opportunity. The money is in your bank account and you look at that and your emotions go crazy, right? Your emotions are through the roof. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to think because you got exactly what you were looking for. Now, do you go blow this money because you feel like you've made it? Or do you understand that this is only the beginning and you must use that money to invest it and go on to getting assets that will pay you more money? In many instances, many men, including myself, when you get that break of money, you feel like you can go spend in that you've made it. This is an emotional irregularity that you're having, and then you act upon that. And then you end up in positions that you don't want to be in. I want you to also know that when you're dealing with women, this is exactly what the fuck happens. Women will give you emotions, push them all on you, and it's only to really see how you're going to react. If you stay and stand strong within your masculine frame and understand that this and the way that you operate is going to continue regardless of the emotional things that are thrown at you or trying to rattle you off of your position, women will not only find that attractive, but also be more inclined to coming to you, right? And coming to do things for you, or feeling more comfortable to submit to you, because she understands that emotions will not rattle you off of the basis from which you operate. That core being that you have within you that is fueled by your purpose and fueled by the things that you want to accomplish in your life will not be altered because of this emotional change in your environment. And so you have to be able to deal with that emotion, that emotional roller coaster that happens within business and with women, because those are the two things that fuel things: money and sex. And once you understand that money and sex are the basis of business, bro, you will be able to go through business like a fucking, like, I don't know, like an aquatic animal living in the ocean. Like, bro, you have to understand that those two things are probably the biggest things in business. And when in my journey, bro, when I was at Coke and I got that big increase of money, that emotional feeling will rattle you a bit, and then you'll start to do shit that you wouldn't necessarily do simply because you're so excited and elated. And that's okay, because we all need to learn, we all need to process our successes, but we also then have to understand what that looks like on a sustainable level. So if you continue to live your life and you continue to get these success periods, you have to know that that emotional increase doesn't mean that you need to act upon it. You take it in, you smile, you then nod your head, and you continue to roll and put that money in places that can garnish you more money. When women start to flock to you because you're making more money and you're being that value asset to them, they're going to come like fucking leeches. And you have to understand that that emotional sever that you have to do to make sure that you don't fall into their trap or fall into the bullshit that they may be presenting to you is very important. Right? Stay on the mission that you set out before all of the emotional disruption. Overall, what does that mean? That means you must put your purpose first. And if you don't know what your purpose is, it's okay, bro. You're going to go through many phases in life. As you mature, the phases from which you operate are going to change. And that's okay. You're going to mature. You're going to understand that what you're doing right now is probably not going to be the thing that you're doing 10 years from now, or the thing that you're doing 5 years from now, or even a year from now. Right? And it's okay for these things to change and ebb and flow. And it's okay also not to know what your purpose is. Sometimes you have to sit in your shit, because when you're going through your purpose, you're going to have these ups and downs, right? What are the ups for? The ups are to show you that certain things exist, right? And when you're in the air, you're seeing different perspective aspects of the world from a different viewpoint, right? When you're coming down, that simply means that it's time to get off of that plane. There is another plane you have to go through. But when you come down, you might be in a period of delay. You might have to sit there and figure out what they taught, what you learned up in that plane ride previously, what that taught you, right? How to operate, right? Giving yourself new understanding for when you get on the ground. And now that you're on the ground, it's time to look around. It's time to sit silent and get rid of the distractions and put your brain to not only ease, but understand that life is going to show you what's next and where to go next. right? So imagine you land now and you're going into the airport. There's only one terminal. You got to walk to the fucking next terminal, and you understand that there's a plane there somewhere. But while you're walking, you don't know where that plane's going. You don't know where it's going to take you. You don't know what's happening next, but you know there's a plane down there. So just keep walking. And in that time of walking, you might be kind of disturbed because it feels like, hey, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, which is right. You don't. Right? So it's okay. Don't fall into the trap of people telling you must know where you're going. You must know what's going on. Should you have clear direction? Yes. So if you're smoking weed and drinking every day and going out with your friends and having pointless sex and dating women while you're trying to figure out your next purpose, you're kind of wasting time, because not only are you not going towards the terminal for the next flight, you're kind of taking a detour. Which means that next flight is going to be there. Yes, sure. But the time in which you get there is going to change, because now you've altered the direction in which you were going. Purpose first. Drop your distractions. Again, the ebook is in the description for free. Grab your Eliminating Distractions ebook for free in the description. That is the one thing that changed me from a coke fucking worker, a merchandiser in the grocery store, to a 7-figure entrepreneur. That one book right there. Right? So I've given you all the tools in that book, so you can grab that in the description below. But when you're going on and down after the thing that you want in life, there are going to be periods where you don't know what your purpose is, because it changes, right? And it's okay to change, because you're going to mature and you're going to go through experiences. And lastly, I want you to know, as you're going towards purpose, as you're continuing to up your emotional intelligence, and as you start to understand yourself better through the challenges of life, you have to also get to the point where masculine energy isn't just about the rah-rah, isn't just about the being jacked and being rich. No, understand that a man that is fully in his masculine energy understands how to channel his feminine energy, right? So you should be able to change a diaper. You should be able to go punch somebody in the face, right? And whoop someone's ass. You should be able to help the elderly lady across the street. You should be able to fly to an unknown place and be able to make it all right at the end of the day. You should be able to make money. You see how many things that a capable masculine man should be able to do? It's not just about money and strength, bro. Sometimes it's about being able to change like a chameleon and acclimate yourself to the environment that you're in. Because that is the best time to not only be a leader, that is the best time people will see that you are worth value beyond just your money and just your physical shape. There's so many men that I know have amazing physical shape, amazing attributes, amazing everything, but suck in different realms. And therefore, when you sit in the same room as these men, you're going to outshine them. For what reason? Because you're more capable, more competent. You can do more than them. And that is why you excel in different ways. And it's unexplainable because, hey, you've done the work. So be able to do different things with that masculine energy, and know that channeling your feminine energy is a thing because you have it. Everyone has feminine energy, right? Everyone has masculine energy, right? But one leads the other. So lead with your masculine, but also understand how to tap into your feminine. Because it's the game changer. It is the thing that makes you whole. It is the thing that makes people attracted to you, right? Because it's one thing to be a warrior, right? But you don't need to be a warrior nonstop while there's just elderly women around. No, you need to be able to operate within different spaces with that masculine energy and be as kind as you can with your soul. And then when it's time to turn that emotional piece of you off, turn off the heartstrings and literally just think logic and act like a robot. And if you have to destroy somebody in the process, you can do so. And then go home, sleep good at night, and then wake up and change a diaper in the morning. That is the masculine man that you want to desire to be. So understand that your life is all about regulating your emotions, putting your purpose first, and being a rounded masculine man. Right? There's so many things that go into being a man, and it starts with a basis. And I truly believe that emotional intelligence, having a purpose or going after your purposes in life, and also being a rounded masculine man is where you start. And that should be the foundation from which you build as life teaches you and continues to give you experiences as you go down your journey. So, hey, try these things out. Download that free ebook in the description below. And I will see you guys on the next video as we prepare to go to Brazil. Holla.
Boy, Mr. Brown,